Hi, it's Alaska Granny. It's springtime. It's time to clean out and update your bug out bag. The first thing you want to do is take everything out, lay it out, and then go through it with a fine-tooth comb. The first thing you want to decide, is your bag still suitable? Is it the right size? Does it hold enough? Maybe it's too big and holds too much. Look it over and think about each thing critically. Your bug out bag needs to keep you safe and alive for 72 hours without weighing you down with so much gear and equipment that it's not sensible for you to be able to actually take it with you. Make it something you can actually carry if you needed to in case of a real emergency. The first thing you want to look at is updating for spring weather. You need to have a rain jacket, you need to have a hat, maybe a bandana. Even in the summer days when it's hot, it can be very cold at night. So you want to make sure that you have something that can completely clothe you from head to toe. I like to use the bivy roll, where you roll your socks, shirt, and a clean pair of underwear all in one. Make sure you have a comfortable pair of shoes. Take out your snow boots for spring and put in a pair of hiking shoes or tennis shoes so that you could really get up and walk and go wherever you needed to. The next thing you want to look at is your food. Take out all the food and water, check the expiration date, see if it still meets your needs. Go through your food. I tend to put too much food in and it gets too heavy, and so I've been taking some out, also replacing it with things that are easier to eat. If you take things like Mountain House, you have to be able to cook them and you have to have extra water. If you get something like an already prepared food in a pouch, all you have to do is tear it open and eat it. It doesn't matter if it's cold. It doesn't matter if you can't cook it. You can still just tear it open and eat it on the go, and the container is not so much extra weight like a can would be. Make sure you have lots of fresh water. You don't just put water bottles in there, make sure that they have water in them. Some people store them empty thinking in an emergency I'll fill them up on my way, but that's not always going to be something that you're able to do. Change the water, make sure your containers are fresh. Make sure you not only have water, but you have a water filter and some water purification tablets. The next thing you want to look through is your shelter kit. Do you have some black plastic bags? Do you have a bivy bag? Get some emergency blankets, a poncho, a pair of gloves, and keep hand warmers. If it gets cold or you get wet, these are going to make you able to be comfortable and keep going no matter what the circumstances. Look for a lightweight emergency stove. I have these packed in with some extra candles so that I could heat food, but if I didn't have the time or the ability to, it doesn't matter because my food is going to be okay anyway. Have a first aid kit, go through it, make sure your medicines are up to date, make sure you have all of the components from band-aids to bandages to tweezers, everything that you need to keep it up to date. Read up on how to administer first aid and keep your skills sharp. If you take prescription medicines, make sure you have several of those in your first aid kit. Also make sure you keep a copy of any doctor's medical records or prescription, keep a copy of the prescription with you. If you wear glasses, keep an extra pair in your bug out bag. Next I have my lighting. I have some fire starting kits, I have some glow sticks, I have a headlamp, and a USB rechargeable flashlight. The USB rechargeable flashlights are great. You can plug it into a computer, or even like sometimes in your car you'll have the USB capability. You can charge these on the go, so a USB compatible flashlight is a great option. Next, make sure you have tools. Make sure you have a pocket knife, some zip ties, a multi-tool. I also have a 4-way silcock tool. If you're in an urban survival situation, a silcock tool can turn on faucets outside of commercial buildings. They don't have the twist handle on them that you would have on your faucet at home. You need a tool to be able to access drinking water. Make sure you have some toiletries, and with summertime, make sure you also include sunscreen and bug repellent. Keep a copy of all your emergency contact information, a copy of your identification, how to get a hold of your insurance people, all of the important numbers that you would need to contact in an emergency situation. Keep an up-to-date photograph of your family group together. You'll be able to show that you belong together. If you should become separated, you'll have a far easier time trying to track them down if you can show a picture of who you're looking for. Volcanic eruptions and forest fires can be a hazard. Make sure you have some dust masks so that you'll be able to protect your breathing capabilities. Every emergency kit needs some paracord, some duct tape, and an emergency radio. I like the Scorpion. It has a wind-up and a solar component. It has a radio, it has a flashlight, it has a USB component. I can use it to charge my USB flashlight and my phone. Go through your bug out bag. Make sure you include the absolute necessities to help you stay alive and well and safe. But don't overdo redundancies until you have so much gear that you're not able to carry your bag around. I go back and periodically weed things out of my bug out bag. I tend to have so much extra stuff, it's too heavy, and I wouldn't be able to truly utilize the things I really need in an emergency. It's just like when you go on vacation. Take half the clothes and twice the money. Make sure you also have cash in your bug out bag as well. Cash can be king in an emergency. Spring clean your bug out bag, get it up to date, and make it really suit your needs so that you'll be okay no matter what comes your way. Learn more at alaskagranny.com. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.